Story of Jesus, we say it goes back over and over and over, right? So you see a saw and a set, you see
right.
What happens with that. The same story repeats itself because the same things continue to happen over and over in history again. If you lock down, like we talked about, a pack of dogs, eventually one of those dogs are going to raise up and bite you. Knowing that consciousness, energy, and spirit is something on the plane of soul. It's not a physical attribute of man. It's that thing you can't hear, touch, taste, or smell. And we know that you can't destroy energy.
Right.
And that means if the flesh goes, this earth was not meant to be a tomb for nobody, right? This is just a natural process that happens on this planet with life and death. Death is really not an enemy of man. Death is a part of life.
It's a phase.
Exactly.
Right.
And so if a person transitions in the physical, that nothing happens to the spirit. The spirit is still here. It just has to be invoked or channeled or put inside of another container in order to manifest on this three-dimensional plane of reality.
Right.
For anybody that says that Jesus was not real or did not exist, or the spirit of the fact that he's being mentioned in every single culture, every single, from Egyptology or ancient Kemet to different African Ibu tribes over to what we in America know today. How do you demonstrate the same lie over and over and over
right.
for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years? If it's a lie, it's going to change. It's not going to be a virgin mother and a resurrection and all of that.
Right.
Every single time something's going to change.
Right.
Because it's not the truth. The truth is the only thing that's not concerned with time. And so as we start to see, a mastermind can trace himself backwards in time, thus he knows where he came from. Anybody who's not able to trace themselves back is already walking dead. So you don't exist.
You don't even know what house you just
Hold on. You say he don't exist, but you don't exist. Because if your existence is predicated upon someone else acknowledging you, who are you? What have you done? Whose life have you saved? So you don't exist. You're the dead. He is the living.
You're the fictitious.
You're the fake person. He's living because what he's doing is never going to pass.
Right.
What you're doing right here, this place right here, is not going to be here 1,000 years from now.
Right.
See, that's the reason why I have to come in the presence of a Moorish American, because everything else over time gets tainted. Look at Jesus Christ in the Christian
name and everything.
Look at the Jesus in the Christian perspective of it. Now he's blonde-haired and blue-eyed. You feel what I'm saying?
Not even Yeshua no more.
Now he's not even Yeshua. But if you say I'm a Moor, right? I don't care if it's 80 billion years from now.
That's like water.
You ain't never gonna get turned white, because they ain't never associated Moorish with white. So you ain't never gonna be that, and that's the reason why we have to come in a way that cannot be changed. It can't be touched or changed. If right now you go to the Middle East, the Arabics are gonna claim ownership of Jesus. Jesus come from Gaza Strip. He come from where I come. Jesus from where I'm from. If you go over there to Israel, you go to Israel and you talk to the Khazar Jewish people, they're going to claim Jesus is a Hebrew, he's Yiddish, he came from this particular place, he's white, they're going to give him that. You go anywhere in the world, they're going to put that stamp on him.
Right.
But if you say he was a Moor, it's over. You can't change that. You're not going to change it. The word is too synonymous with black, with colored, with our people. And that's why it has to be, that's why we have to proclaim our nationality, so we cannot be changed. 1,000,000 years from now, they're going to be talking about you and me. There was a certain group of black folks who lived in the United States of America where they were really white. Is what and in the future, you're going to be white. And the reason why we are the keys of civilization is because we understand how to take something that is nothing, something that is subjective, and then turn it into something objective. We take a thought. That's really what genius is. Albert Einstein says true genius is creativity. We take a thought.
Right.
The first form of it, bringing it out of a spiritual world, is to write it on a piece of paper. Now that thought is visible. I can see it. You can see it. The world can see it.
Right.
That's two-dimensional. Then we take it from the two-dimensional and make it into a three-dimensional reality. We have the science on how to do that. What happens is they tell you to chase this, and then the other realm will conform to you chasing what's going on in the physical realm, versus really being able to control the cause, tap into the cause, and then we'll be able to affect the physical right here. As the ethers change, as your thoughts change, your conditions change. So I'm just like right now, like if on some just the real truth of life stuff.
Yeah.
Don't nothing exist. that you call matter, right? All this stuff is called matter.
Right.
99% of this universe is dark energy and dark matter, which basically means consciousness, right? So if 90%, 99% of the universe is consciousness and only 1% is physical, because it's far more unseen than there is unseen. When you look out into the expanse right now, this is what you see. You see a bus, you see that, you see the top of those trees. But look what you don't see.
Right.
So if only 1% of what we're dealing with is seen, then we have to know that the answers are in the unseen. And we have to be able to move in the unseen if we want to affect this small little finite part of what you call reality. Man, it's time to get scienced up, man. Information is currency.
That's real, man.